So, regarding my last two videos, I feel like it's a very fine line between genuinely calling out a creator that's using AAVE or the black scent for like putting it on for comedic purposes versus like quoting something. You know what I mean? Like the Nicki Minaj thing, a big bulls. Child, anyways, like that's a meme, obviously. So when someone's quoting that, or when someone says like period, cis, whatever, snatched, all that it's very much like internet culture.
What's up, you guys? It's Kenyatta Victoria here, back for another video, and today, as you can see from the title, it's another Twitter Talks with Ken. Yay! I love doing Twitter Talks with you guys just because I get a lot of engagement on these type of videos. So let's just get right into it. As you guys can see from the title, we're going to be talking about African American vernacular English. And so African American English, or AAVE for short, is simply English natively spoken in a particular urban community, and it's mostly from African Americans. I want to touch on African American vernacular English, or AAVE for short, because it has been recently, a lot of AAVE has been going around the internet, and I wanted to clear some things up. So as you can see from the video that I showed you guys in the beginning, a white TikToker was explaining, certain stan internet culture languages, and certain catchphrases like, period, sis, it's the for me.
It's the Lopez tattooed on your stomach for me.
It's the dancing for me.
It's the singing for me.
It's the bad content for me.
It's the spider eyelashes for me.
I wanted to touch on how stan and internet culture has kind of given people the comfortability to openly speak in African American vernacular English, and it opened a conversation of so many incidents where people who look like me, black people, will use this vocabulary in their daily lives. Like, this is their real life, this is how people talk, period, sis. All of that does not come from internet culture, it comes from black culture. And a lot of the phrases have, people use them, especially, white influencers, TikTokers, whatever you want to call it. A lot of times they've used that language and those sayings and trying to cover it up as internet culture. And so recently, in the video I showed you guys before, a white TikToker was kind of explaining
like stan Twitter, like stan culture has its own language, and it's such a fine line between like you make these friends online and that's how you speak within these online communities, and then as a creator versus just a normal person on Twitter saying it out loud as you would with your friends. It's very different.
What some of these catchphrases mean and the use of it, and given the reasoning that it is because of internet culture. And I'm here to tell you guys, it's not. And so I want to open up the floor for conversation and kind of putting things into perspective to people who don't understand that with stan Twitter and stan culture and internet culture, yes, a lot of these phrases do come from the internet, but who do they come from? Black people. And so I feel like it has now become a trend to use African American vernacular English when this is something that black people have been doing within their everyday lives, and we get called ghetto, we get called trashy, we get called, we don't know how to speak proper English and things like that. And so I wanted to take this time to just read some of the tweets that I saw that really opened up a conversation for me and kind of sparked my attention, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So the first tweet says, AAVE is not stan culture, internet culture, or a meme. Y'all have just stolen it so long that you guys forgot where it came from. And I definitely agree with that, because a lot of time people will only use things because of the trend. Like woo child. I know all of you guys have heard that catchphrase before, woo child, the ghetto, woo child, anyways. And what a lot of people don't understand is that that's not a recent trend. If you're in the Black community, you know, your grandma, your aunties, your uncles, everybody's gonna call you child. I feel like it's important to know that this is not a trend. This is not, you know, fun internet culture. This is how people speak. It's not okay to bash people in real life who speak like that, and then when you get on the internet, it's like, oh, you're praising it because it's something trendy to say, and it'll get you clicks and laughs and likes. So the next tweet says, AAVE is not stan culture or Twitter language. It's AAVE. Real Black people like this in their real lives. It's not a persona or some white teens to put on the internet. Stop speaking on topics y'all do not know anything about. And so I wanted to touch on that too. AAVE has now become a personality trait for people online, and it's really baffling to me because a lot of times, like I said, things that we do as African Americans has turned into just something for show, and it's something that people, especially non-Black influencers, TikTokers, all of that, they turn it on and turn it off like a switch, and then that's cool.
And bronze, contour that nose. Contour works wonders because Chili, my nose fat as and now it is tiny. I'm so dumb. It makes sense. Child. Anyways, so okay, me and all my friends say Chili. I'm so okay. I didn't know that.
Hi, do you think you can make me like the nastiest drink? Like god awfully disgusting?
What up, Phil Mill? Yes, we can.
Thank you.
Ew, it's Phil Mill. It's your
But for us, it's very hard to see our culture and our trendiness get stolen and get praises for it. It's very irritating and it's very frustrating. I wanted to close this video off by asking you guys, what do you guys think of the whole trend of this? Do you guys think that, you know, people are just too sensitive, or do you think that this is not okay and that it should be stopped? And so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.